You never get what you deserve. Ever. Simply what you negotiate. And I know the title of this video and that statement sounds, it's emotionally loaded. It probably makes you feel a little angry. You might be like confused. It's a little controversial, right? Let me explain to you here, all right? Have you ever worked somewhere and you had a douchebag boss, you had a douchebag coworker who was sleeping with all the beautiful girls that you really wanted to sleep with, and you're like a genuine, honest, compassionate guy, and that dude's like a liar. He's like drinks a lot. He not only treats himself like crap, but like he's very cruel and mean to people, yet he's sleeping with all the girls that, you know, aren't even looking in your direction. They don't even know you exist. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that there's scumbag leaders? Why is that there's scumbags at the top of corporate ladders? They don't deserve it. Hell no, they don't deserve it. Are you kidding me? Why is that? It's because they are able to negotiate it. They have negotiation skills. And just because you're a kind, genuine, compassionate, empathetic, just solid, down-to-earth human being doesn't mean that everything is going to come full circle to you automatically. That is not how the world works. Unfortunately, that's not how the world works. And that might be like, whoa, Daniel, bro, this is different than what you normally make. Where's the positivity? Where's the inspiration, the motivation? Are you just making this to make me feel like crap? You're like bullying me? Huh? Why are you making this, Daniel? You douche? That's not the case at all. Look, I want you on top. I want you to take that, you know, AAA writer's position. You know, you deserve so much. You know, if you're a kind, compassionate, awesome person, you believe in, like, you know, you're virtuous and you're just aligned with, you know, your moralities, and you're a fucking solid human being, you deserve so much in life. And that's why I'm shooting this, because I want you to replace the scumbags. I want you to replace them, but there's something that a lot of us just don't understand, and I didn't either until I did some reflection. I actually heard a song lyric by Michi Darko on this Beast Coast album, and he's like, "You never get what you deserve, just what you negotiate." And I'm like, oh my God, it is so true. That is so true. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, you know, your virtues, your compassion, your empathy, being a kind person has nothing to do with negotiation. That plays a big part of it as well, for sure, but that's not the entire picture here. There's so many things that are left out of discussion. What about how you present your value, the context which you're in and how you present that value, your attire, how you present yourself, your persuasiveness, your tonality, your eye contact, all the other various emotions, your storytelling capabilities, your charisma, and a bunch of other shit. What about all this other stuff? And that's something that a lot of these scumbag humans understand. Maybe it came natural to them, and that's how they can negotiate. You know, that's why there's like people like Lil Pump. People like Lil Pump in the limelight, because he's got a team to help him negotiate deals. He understood how to capture people's attention, and that became his negotiation. That became how he bartered and bargained to where he is now. All right? And that's what you need to understand. That's why I'm shooting this, because I want you in those limelights. If you want to become an awesome artist, I want you to excel. That's why I'm at this point. That's why I produce all this content here. It's to help you as much as I possibly can. So understand that if you want to rank up in life, you need to learn how to negotiate. Whatever it may be. Let's look at the case with white knights. Okay, what is a white knight? It's a man who is being chivalrous, being a gentleman, kind of being a pushover with women to, you know, earn their respect, because, you know, maybe they just have this really broken perspective of what women are in their head, sure, but also to get in their pants. It's their game. It's how guys believe that they can land chicks. They're like, oh, if I'm just really nice to them, if I just bend over backwards, open the door, buy them this, blah, 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 just do everything I possibly can to meet their needs, then she will spread those legs and I'll jump in there. Yeah, yeah. You look at women generally, they're not really sleeping with these white knights. Who are they sleeping with? Who are they opting for? The bad boy types, generally. The bad boy types, because generally speaking, the attractive, you know, bad boys who have the that, whatever you want to call it, the alpha energy, just what women want biologically, those guys just understand how to negotiate in the dating realm, while the white knights don't. They're ignorant. They have no idea. And their virtues doesn't really play that much in terms of winning a chick over. It just doesn't. They appreciate it. It has its place in relationships. It has its place in family building and many parts of life. But when it comes to that dynamic, you just see it over and over and over and over. And it proves my point that negotiation skills are key. And there's no force out there that's just gonna come and be like, wow, I'm a good person, now I'm rich. No, there's so many other things you need to learn. You can't just become rich. How many good people do you know? What are your parents? I'm sure some of you out there, I'm sure some of your family members are great people. Are they rich? Some of the like really, really down to earth people I've ever met were hobos, man. Hobos. Because they just, maybe, you know, and I'm not gonna generalize them all. Some of them had really bad life situations, just brought them there, but some of them just don't understand this concept of negotiation. They just don't understand simple business principles. And voila. So really understand that. Hone your craft, build up your value in whatever department of life, and, you know, improve your negotiation skills. So you might be like, dude, I get it. How do I go about doing that? I want more of a path. I want more of a guide to improve my value as a man, to become as valuable as possible, to increase your confidence levels, overcome your bullshit habits like porn and fapping, overeating, to get rid of anxieties, to, you know, develop in a career path that you enjoy, whether that's be a songwriter, an artist, just like some business dude, e-commerce, whatever it may be. You're like, how do I jumpstart that? Well, thankfully for you, if you don't know, I have a Patreon down into the description where you can first and foremost support the channel so I can make tons of mentorship content, and also it just supports like the comical stuff. You know, I like to do that out of just the joy in my heart, to put a smile on your face so you enjoy learning. You can support the channel there. Depending on the amount of support you give, you'll also be rewarded. I offer exclusive, like really in-depth stuff that I just put a lot of time into to record. For example, I have an exclusive video on there right now where it's an interview with one of my friends, and we dive in for half an hour about social anxiety from a young, beautiful girl's perspective. That's something that I offer to my patrons. And depending how further you want to go down the ranks, or go up the ranks rather, I got like mentorship stuff and even coaching services if that's something you need. If you need to tackle specific pain points that you have been suffering with, and you have not found the solution online, you have not found the solution on YouTube because there's really no general guidance. People don't really have proven methods. When people are talking, it's just mindless ranting usually. They don't provide examples. They don't show you how it's true and how it relates to reality. I try my best to keep everything here as factual as possible outside of my own independent experience. So if you need that extra step up, feel free to check out the Patreon and go and see, you know, what works for you. Even if you're like, dude, I don't even need help, I'm blessed in life right now. If you just enjoy what I do and you want to help me keep creating content, I would genuinely appreciate that. And every penny goes right back into what I do. All right, so thank you so much for watching. We got the sun coming in, it feels great. And I will see you next time. Peace out.
Pull up in a waist, breaking chains, we insane, yo. I just lost my name from the pain in my brain, yo. I can't feel my bass, I can't feel my face. Changing up my ways, now it's time to switch a lane, yo. Long nose like Pinocchio, telling lies, dirty odds for show. Spending nights gripping grain tape foe, selling dimes for the guas that mo. You've been acting so foolish, call you Peter Pan, cause you drooling like Cupid. You won't understand what it took to get the food dish. Stacking all my bands in my hands, I'm Jewish. Man, I dip my fucking hands in a fountain, so much fucking water dripping down from a mountain. Mire in a stat like a body, it's astounding. Talk a lot of shit, me and Daniel ain't about it, nah. I'm never gonna give up cause my mama never got to act on her own ambitions, and to show me how to find my map. I'ma get the treasure with the famine, I'ma bring it back. You can sit and measure while I conjure up 100 racks. Sometimes my own greed is my enemy. Take care of my bands like they are a fucking part of me. The vision that I got, I feel like it's destiny. I'll be on the grind till this bullshit get the best of me, till I pull up in a waist, breaking chains, we insane, yo. I just lost my name from the pain in my brain, yo. I can't feel my bass, I can't feel my face. Changing up my ways, now it's time to switch a lane, yo. Long nose like Pinocchio, telling lies, dirty odds for show. Spending nights gripping grain tape foe, selling dimes for the guas that mo.